My mother was Catholic and my father was Baptist. So I started singing in the Catholic church. And they threw me out the choir. They threw me out the choir because I think they were singing "Oh Happy Day." I never forget. They were singing "Oh Happy Day," and I was into it. Oh Happy Day. Hands were clapping, jumping. And I noticed nobody else was singing, and they were just looking at me. And so I was like, "Oh, this is awkward." I am from Buffalo, New York, and I was a prison guard for the New York State Department of Corrections. And when I came here, I was just here to move a friend down here, and I ended up staying down here and not going back to Buffalo because I really had nothing there that kept me there. And the type of work that I was doing back in New York, I could do anywhere in the United States. Before the pandemic, I was doing basically jazz and blues, with a little Motown thrown in there. And I was booked a year ahead. Embrace me, my sweet, embraceable you. Embrace me, my irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grows tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love you and all the charms about you. Above all, I want these arms about you. Don't be naughty, baby. Come to mama, do. My sweet embraceable you. So don't be naughty, baby. Come to mama, do. My sweet embraceable you. When I first heard about the pandemic, I was a little shocked, and I couldn't find the information I need to find about what it was, how it works, how it's going to affect everybody, how it's going to affect, as performers, how it was going to affect our careers. My main source of income was music, and so when the pandemic hit, all those shows just dropped off the calendar. And I was like, wow, what am I gonna do? And then I said, well, I have other skills. And other things were happening in the world too. And I felt called to go back into law enforcement. And I work for the Buncombe County Sheriff's Department, and I am the program director, which I take care of all the volunteers that come into the facility, but I also take care of the programming, all the religious and professional programs that come in. And, I've just felt like I had more to give of myself than just a singer. It's a great job. It's like, for me, coming home. I am very, very fortunate that the sheriff, Quentin Miller, is just an amazing leader. And he gives you an opportunity to explore and be you. Take your talents that you have and bring them to the table and integrate them into the policy and procedure. And if that policy and procedure needs to be changed, then we'll go ahead and change it. Trying to keep everything, as we call, within the 21st century policing, which is us being guardians instead of soldiers. Our job is to protect and serve, and that's what we do. Myself and another officer, Officer Holton, we were on two different teams that vaccinated the entire facility, and they feel safer. We all feel safer that the majority, have been vaccinated. I'll be able to resume programs in May at just a little testing the water, kind of like a little toe in the water. We're going to have our religious groups come back in, and we're going to have some of our, AANA programs and mental health programs come, but we've cut it down to 5-1, one volunteer per 5 inmates. Well, with performing, it just fell into place, It's like one day the phone started ringing, and it hasn't stopped. And so as of now, I'm booked up until October. And there's some December events that we haven't closed out yet, but I'll be booked for almost every month this year. As long as they have a limited number and there's good ventilation, I'm not worried about it. I've been vaccinated, and the majority of people that I've been around have been vaccinated, so I don't think I have to really worry about that. But it's in the back of my mind. It's there. 97, I started my music career here in Asheville. I worked for the State Department of Corrections here in North Carolina, and I, instead of having a hobby of, the usual, you go out and drink with your coworkers and blah, blah, blah. I wasn't that type of person. I just wanted to go out, and I found karaoke. And so I went to karaoke one evening, and I just started to sing, whatever I felt like singing. That was my release. And I had a club owner come up to me, Terry Abernathy, and trust us, and they had the club, and they said, well, what band do you sing with? I said, I don't sing with any band. I said, I'm a prison guard, and they were like, well, we'd like you to open our club up. And I'm like, oh, okay. People say that to you, and I kind of was like, yeah. So then a year later, in July, the next year, they were like, are you ready to start? And I was like, start what? And they were like, singing in the club. And I was like, oh my God, I'm like, yeah, sure. So I started to rehearse with the piano player and Fred McDowell. And I used to sing with my back towards the audience because I had stage fright. And the piano player, Fred, said, baby, you do understand that they still see you. And I'm like, yeah, but they only see my back. He said, you're going to have to turn around. You're going to have to turn around. So I finally turned around. And once I turned around, I never turned back. Oh, and mother, there's too many of us crying. Oh, and brother, there's far too many of us dying. You know you got to find a way to bring some love in here today. And Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know you got to find a way. Would I bring some loving here today? Oh, and picket lines and picket signs. Oh, don't punish me with brutality. Come on and talk to me so that we can see, oh, what's going on. What's going on? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, and mother, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us? Simply 'cause our hair's too long. You know you got to find a way. Would I bring some loving here today? Oh, and picket signs and picket lines. Don't punish me with your brutality. Come on and talk to me so that we can see, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? My. I said, picket lines and picket signs. Don't punish me with your brutality. Come on and talk to me so that we can see what's going on. Ooh, yeah.